BoomCo Breakflip review. This blaster in the BoomCo line is a spring-powered blaster. To prime, you pull down on it like this, so it's a little unorthodox, and it also takes the BoomCo clips. Included is the blaster itself, the clip, a few BoomCo darts, the instructions, and a target. So going over the blaster in a bit more detail, starting up with the front, no attachment point up front or anything. It's not a Nerf blaster, of course, it is BoomCo. To the side, this is where you insert the clip. It does take the BoomCo clips. They are all universal. Of course, to load that in after you front load the darts, you can just push it in and now you're good to go. Up top is also a BoomCo tack rail, so you can attach the other attachments, the shields and whatnot, but this blaster doesn't include any. Down below is a little grip, no rail space or anything else really worth pointing out. It's just molded plastic. And then getting to the back, the priming of this blaster is a little weird. It is a spring-powered blaster, but instead of pulling back a charging handle or whatever, you twist it in like that. So it looks a little bit goofy. You can't fire in this position, so you have to put the handle back, and now you're good to fire once. You can hold the grip still and move the whole gun, or you can hold the gun still and move the whole grip, whatever your preference is. And if you want to be super tactical, you can just use one hand. And if you could hear I was firing quickly, that's because it does have slam fire. If you hold down the trigger, it will fire right when it hits the top position. Less accurate that way, especially when you're moving the whole blaster to prime, but you know, it's an option. The grip itself has a really odd orientation, if that wasn't obvious, but the overall comfort is decent. I think it could be smoother, but a lot of BoomCo blasters are proportioned just really weird. As you can see, this is just a goofy blaster with goofy lines, but it's BoomCo, it's just a goofy company. Not in a bad way at all, it's pretty cool, but it is just a little bit odd to shoot this one. Again, to operate, you put in your BoomCo darts. It doesn't fire Nerf darts, of course. This clip holds 20 rounds, but it is compatible with the other BoomCo clips. Shove it in there, just the tip, and now you're ready to fire. Okay, maybe not. So the priming of this blaster is a little weird, as you can see, so it makes operating the blaster really weird. I would not recommend slam firing it with one hand like this, because it's terribly inaccurate. You might shoot your ceiling and floor, but I doubt you're actually going to hit your opponent. But the performance and the firing velocity and accuracy and all of that stuff is what you'd expect from other BoomCo blasters. So to my overall opinion of this blaster, again, I can't really complain about anything because it all works just as expected, but the philosophy of use for this blaster is a little weird. I don't want to do this while I'm priming. It's just unorthodox, it's not very fast, and especially if you move the whole gun, you're just going to ruin your sight alignment every single time you do that. So it's not really my style, but it does take the clips and it feeds well, so you can get the massive 40 clip, stick it in there, hold it on target, and just run through your ammo. So as far as function goes, it's nice. So mixed opinion there. Maybe I'll give them to somebody on my team. I just don't want to do that the whole game. It's just weird. Although maybe I can just do this. Like fencing, kind of. So that's my opinion and review of the BoomCo Breakflip. If you're interested in purchasing one, I'll try to put a buy link in the description box below. That's my review and opinion. Thanks for watching.